largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Railzor's death will not have been in vain, and I will complete what he started. Cordially, Admiral Zen Tarzan Vosmora. And the stream just decided to crap out there. Lovely. Well, alright. I was gonna end after reading this, but just to pad this part out, we'll go ahead and do our rounds.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, so let's go ahead and research our upgrades. Biotic damage. No, that's not worth it. Okay. Alright. We'll talk with Jack. And then we'll talk
No
with
messages
Tally.
for you, Commander.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Well, that's what the armor's for.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I do know.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
Did sparing Aresh help?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Feel like you've changed?
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
I wanted to help you.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Alright.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
Why do you get sick?
I never understood how you get sick from non-Quarian germs.
We don't, really. Turian germs are the only ones with any chance of affecting us, since we share amino acid chirality with them. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
Ugh.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox?
Chickenpox is still a thing in the 20s.
But I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
Which probably means the common cold is as prevalent as ever.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
Section seals.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Well,
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
what about other planets?
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
Well, suited life sounds
I
difficult.
don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I trust you too.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a, wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more, how did we even end up talking about this?
I'm interested.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't you never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
Well, let's see here. So, we've got couple missions left. But this is going to be the end of the stream for today. Tomorrow, in Final Fantasy X, we will creatively win at Blitzball. And by creatively win, I mean we're probably going to... we're definitely going to be using the save editor. But we're doing that so we can unnerf Ifrit and remove his break damage limit. Wednesday, the Floof crew will enter the House of Grief to rescue Shadowheart's parents from Shar's clutches. Thursday, we feel the need for speed in the aircraft showcase in Ace Combat 6 as we go over the F-14D Super Tomcat, as well as the Su-33 Flanker D. Friday, in Batman Arkham Asylum, we head into the medical facility to try and save Commissioner Gordon from Harley Quinn. But what else we'll find in there, well, let's just say it'll give us a hell of a trip. Saturday, in the adventures of Arella the Sorceress. We're going to make our way to the Adamantine Forge, as well as trying to learn the secrets of Grimforge, and possibly incite a rebellion to overthrow the absolute cultists that have occupied the fortress for a while. And then next week, in the insanity of Victor Shepard, we're going to continue doing loyalty missions, starting with Morden Oldblood. Morden has learned that the Blood Pact mercenaries have captured Malin, his foreign protege, and are holding him on Tuchanka. Malin helped Morden work on the Genophage project, so his capture raises possible security concerns. And then we're going to help our tank baby Grunt in his rite of passage. Grunt thinks he may be seriously ill and has requested a trip to Tuchanka to get a diagnosis. So we're heading to Tuchanka, the Krogan homeworld. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. Sorry about the hiccup at the tail end, where OBS kind of was like, I don't want it. But, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow in Final Fantasy X. Take care, everybody.